So last night we did a mobility seminar, and one of the questions that we got asked during that seminar was, how much should you be doing mobility? So the answer to the question, like every other question that we've kind of answered on a Thursday, is a little bit more complex, and it's not quite black and white. But the thing with mobility is, obviously, if you're just doing mobility exercises, you're using the lacrosse ball, the foam roller, you're doing some stretching, things like that, you can't really do too much of it. Okay, so you can do it as much as you want. However, probably what I wanted to touch on today is, depending on how much of it you're doing, is it really the best allocation of your time? So you want to look at quite a number of factors when it comes to whether you're actually allocating the time for your mobility to the correct exercises or the correct movements. The end goal is, what are you trying to improve, or what are you trying to do by doing more of it? It is super important to be doing it. Let's use an example. Somebody who sits down all day, if you're in a crouched sitting down position for 8 hours a day, just going to the gym 3 times a week for an hour isn't necessarily going to be enough just to undo the damage you're doing to yourself while you're sitting. So, doing things like glute release and couch stretches and some of the stuff that we've done our Technique Tuesday videos on, doing those, morning and night, is a good start and heading in the right direction to try and safeguard against any potential injuries that might happen from a result of being in that seated position all day. You then move on to somebody who may be looking to improve a particular position in their lifting. One of the questions again that was asked in our mobility seminar was improving your overhead position for movements like snatch and press, and we gave a few movements there that we can do. And it's one of those things where, the more regular you do it, the more traction you're going to get. But to continue to do it or twice a day, 3 times a day, when you've gotten into that optimal and ideal position, may not necessarily be the best use of your time for mobility exercises. There may be other things that you kind of need to address rather than just doing the same exercises. So the big takeaway from how much mobility should you do is, you can't really do too much, but make sure you're doing the right thing for what you want to achieve. That goes for everything. That's just not mobility. That comes down to training principles. It all comes back down to, what are you training for, making sure that you have the right mobility program and you have the right program to get you to where you want to go. If you've got an injury that you're rehabbing, okay, seek somebody's advice for the injury. Make sure that you get the right corrective exercises. Make sure they're finding the underlying problem when it comes to the injury, not just addressing the symptom. The cause is actually being addressed. So generally with that, there will be some mobility exercises that will be involved in order to get you back on a path where you're training properly again. There should be some corrective exercises to correct any muscular imbalances and stuff like that. And each individual exercise, when it comes to those sorts of things, especially particular corrective exercises, will have their own set prescription for where you're at and what you're trying to achieve. So the point of this video was really just to make you aware that if it's just stretching and foam rolling and things like that, you can kind of almost do as much of it as you want. But there's a point where it'll probably become excessive, and you can probably better allocate that time to doing some other things to make yourself better. Maybe practicing movements, techniques, doing things, light stress, light load on your body. Other movements, it's going to depend on the movement itself. It's going to depend on what you're trying to achieve with it. So work out what you want out of that, then put together a plan to get yourself there. Okay, that's about it. That's all I've got for today on mobility. If you need anything, hit us up, mnoonan@fusionperformance.com.au. We can help if you need a plan for any of the stuff that you're trying to achieve. All right, bye.